Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I am unboxing Floatilla from Diamond Art Club. So, Diamond Art Club, a very familiar name to people who diamond paint. If you have been diamond painting for any length of time, you probably have heard of Diamond Art Club. So this is the box that came, obviously a branded box. Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle, and on the side further along we have diamondartclub.com, which is the website, Instagram at Diamond Art Club, Facebook Diamond Art Club, so everything Diamond Art Club. So this is normally how the kits come. They come in these branded white boxes, very obvious what's in it. This one has a bit of damage. There is a bit of a rip here. It's not actually a hole, but on this side we have a hole. We've actually managed to knock a hole in the box. Not really anything that I'm concerned about, and you'll find out why when I open the box. So as I said, this one is called Floatilla. This is the one that ruined my no-buy. Every once in a while I decide that's it, I'm not buying any more until I get some done, and every now and again something pops up and I think, okay, so that's what happened with Floatilla. I actually hadn't seen it in any previews. It was just when they did the release I saw it and I thought it's definitely something I'm interested in. So we'll open up the box. Did I remember the scissors? No. So this one I ordered on the 15th of July and it arrived here in Denmark on the 20th of July. So 5 days shipping from the States to Denmark, which is very fast. I was very impressed with that. It was sent via DHL. I'm not sure who it was that knocked the holes in the boxes. But as I said, I'm really not concerned about that because Diamond Art Club, we'll get this yet. Diamond Art Club send their kits out a box inside a box. So this box here is actually just the protective outer box, it isn't the main one. So we'll open it up and we'll have a look and see what's inside. So there we go. So this is the box proper that the kit is in, and you can see quite a nice box. Diamond Art Club again, and square drills. You can tell from a distance with Diamond Art Club. If it has square drills, it has this sort of purple blue square, and if it has round drills, it would have a pink circle. So you can tell from a distance exactly which kind of drills are inside. And then we have a thumbnail of the actual picture. This is called Floatilla by, I know I'm going to crucify this name, but I'll say it's by Ciro Marchetti. Hopefully that's right, or close enough. The thing about Diamond Art Club is all of their diamond paintings are licensed from original artists. So you will never get just a scan of a picture or a piece of artwork without the artist's knowledge. Diamond Art Club work with the artists. The other thing is that Diamond Art Club don't just scan the picture and then produce a diamond painting. They actually have people who hand render to get the best quality possible, and it definitely shows. So this is a 70 by 105, so 70 centimeters across, 105 centimeters down, or in inches it's 27.6 inches across and 41.3 inches down. So a pretty big diamond painting, definitely not the biggest, but well on the way, a good sized diamond painting. So we have the box, and then on the back we have again Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. Jaw-dropping artwork that you can do at home, no experience required. Have some time to yourself and leave the day's worries behind. Create gorgeous artwork that you can frame in your home, makes a great gift for your friends, family and loved ones. And then we have how it works, so just 6 very quick basic steps on how to diamond paint. Then we have a contents list. So we have premium velvet tarpaulin canvas, colour coded resin diamonds, magic diamond applicator, comfort grip, multiplacer and tweezers, 2 wax pads, craft tray and resealable baggies, inventory sheet with pre-cut sticker labels. So that's what we have inside the box. So the box is sealed as well, so no dust or anything can get in. So we need to remove this cover as well. So just peel this back. So very well packaged, a box inside a box. This is a pretty sturdy box, so is the outer box. So even though the outer box had a bit of damage on it, no problems at all with the actual box proper. So we'll open it up and see what we get inside. So first things first, I'll put the kit to the side. We'll have a look at the toolkit. So this is Diamond Art Club's toolkit, and they upgraded it quite a long time ago. I don't know if I should really call it the new kit anymore, but it tells you on the back what you get inside. So we get 1 applicator, 1 comfort grip, heart-shaped wax container, craft tray, tray stopper, 2 multiplacers, 1 cover minder, 1 washi tape, Ziploc baggies and 1 pair of tweezers. So that's what we have inside this. So open it up and just see what I get first. Okay, so I've got pretty much everything. So we'll just go with the tray first, because I noticed the tray has changed again. The trays that I've had recently have been sort of see-through, semi-transparent with gold flake in them. This one is white and it has the little stopper. The other trays had this as well. So this is when you're shaking your tray, it's to stop the drills falling out the end. Simple as that. The good thing about the tray is it has straight sides. So it means when you're diamond painting, if the tray is sitting down, you accidentally touch it with your hand, it won't flip over. Trays from most other companies have an angled side, angled edge, and if you accidentally touch the side, they flip over very easily, spilling your drills all over the canvas, all over the glue, and you have to spend time picking them back up again. So really nice to see that they've obviously thought about it, and this is definitely the best option. The tray is also a bit bigger than the standard trays that you would normally get, which makes it a bit more stable when it sits down. Bigger surface area, straight edges, makes it more stable. Really like that. So that's the tray. I got pretty much nearly everything when I lifted that, but I'll talk about the pen. So diamond painting pen, standard pen really. The only difference is the tube. Normally a pink pen would be solid pink, like the basic diamond painting pens that you get with a lot of kits. This one's a darker red, little bits of glitter in it. But the thing is that Diamond Art Club supply various colours, so you're never sure what colour of pen you're going to get. I think I've got blue, red, orange, purple I think. I don't think I've got green yet. So it doesn't make any difference really, but it's just nice to see that somebody is stepping away from the standard, just solid pink. So standard tip, single placer for placing your drills, absolutely standard. So that is the pen. Then we get the squidgy, colour coordinated. I've noticed if you get a blue pen, you'll get a blue squidgy, yellow pen, yellow squidgy, that sort of thing. Again, just makes it a little bit different. So the squidgy goes over the pen, and the idea of this is it makes the pen a bit thicker, a bit softer, so it can make it more comfortable for people to use over a longer period of time. Especially people who have problems with their hands, like maybe a touch of arthritis. You might find that holding the narrow pen is more uncomfortable than having the squidgy on. It makes it a little bit thicker, a bit more comfortable. So nice to see that. Then we have the pink wax, comes in a little container that I had opened. So Diamond Art Club provide a heart-shaped box, and inside you have 2 heart-shaped pieces of pink wax. So this is pretty much a trademark of Diamond Art Club. They've always done, at least for as long as I've been doing them, they've always done heart-shaped pink wax. Most other companies do rectangles or squares or sometimes circles, but Diamond Art Club have pretty much always done hearts. So just something a little bit different. In a little container, helps to keep the wax away from dust and hairs and that sort of thing. Keeps it clean, also stops it drying out, so nice to see that as well. Then we get 2 multi-placers. These are if you are working on an area of the same colour, rather than placing one square at a time, in this case it's squares. You can put pink wax in these channels and pick up more than 1 drill at a time and put them down in rows at a time, so it speeds things up. So these basically just fit in, just push fit into the end of the pen. So you've got your single placer and then you've got your multi-placer, and you can chop and change as required. If the area that you're working on isn't that big of the same colour, you would use the smaller one, so you just wiggle it out, put the small one in. If you move to a larger area and you think I could actually get more in here, you can swap it and put the big one in. So that's what multi-placers are for, placing more than 1 drill at a time. So 2 multi-placers with this one, which is standard for Diamond Art Club. Not all companies give multi-placers. We've got a cover minder. These are random again. You get all different shapes and things. This one I happened to get a macaron. It is not a macaroon. I did call them macaroons to start with, and then I realised they are actually called macarons. It isn't double O. So an orange macaron cover minder. If you don't know what a cover minder is, they come with 2 magnets, and the idea is if you're working with your clear sheet, you fold it back, you put 1 magnet underneath the canvas and you put this one on top, and the magnets clip together, which holds the clear sheet up, because you'll find if you try and fold the clear sheet, it tends to want to flip back. So to stop that happening, you can use the cover minder to hold it in place. So cover minder with the kit. I don't know if any other company does it. I'm not saying nobody does it, but so far out of 45 companies that I've tried, nobody else but Diamond Art Club supplies a cover minder. As I said, it's totally random what you get. I do actually have another Macron, got it here. So I've got a yellow one that I got a long time ago. I'm just picking things at random just to show you the variation. A little teddy bear, a black glittery heart, oops, a blue glittery heart, a diamond. I could go on, but I'm not going to. There's a huge variation in the cover minders. The thing that I like is you never know what you're going to get, so it's a bit like a lucky bag. At least that's what we called them when we were kids. You would buy a little bag of candy and it would have some kind of toy in it. You didn't know what it was until you opened it. So this is the Diamond Art Club equivalent of a lucky bag. So I know a lot of people collect these, just fun little things, just a nice little addition. Another little addition that is standard is washi tape. Again, this is totally random, you don't know what it's going to look like. This one is a sort of, try to see if there is actually an image. Yeah, I think there's little flowers in this one. So this is a sort of purple and blue, it's got sort of tulip looking type flowers in it. People use the washi tape for different things. Some people use it to put around the picture. On the canvas, the glue goes slightly over the actual picture and you get a little strip of glue all the way around, and when you're working on it, you can be touching it with your hand by accident, and hairs and just general fluff and dust might start to stick to it and it ends up looking a bit grubby. So a lot of people put washi tape around just to cover that little strip of glue all the way around the edges. Other people use them to section off their clear cover. So instead of folding back the whole clear cover back far enough to work on, what they do is they make up a grid on top of the clear cover, because if you try and cut the clear cover, it's like trying to cut cellophane and it'll just sort of tear and go wherever it wants. It's really hard to keep it just a straight line and stop it where you want. So people will make a grid of this and cut up the centre of the tape, and it stops the cellophane from tearing where you don't want it to tear. So a couple of different ways to use the washi tape. And what have we got left? We have the tweezers, Diamond Art Club branded tweezers, really good tweezers for diamond painting. Very, very sharp, very, very pointy. Definitely something to keep away from the kids. You don't want them playing with these, they are very sharp. Made of metal, they aren't the sort of cheap tin ones that you get in some kits, the silver ones that you might see. Nice and strong. They are a lot better than the silver ones. The main thing is they are extremely sharp, so I would always keep the cap on. You don't want pets maybe sticking their nose on them or something like that. So always keep the cap on them, and I would suggest keeping them away from children, out of the reach of children, because they are very, very sharp. But very, very good for diamond painting. Excellent for picking out drills that you put in and then you realise maybe there's a defect, so you want to take it out, or you've accidentally put it in the wrong place. These tweezers are really good at getting in that little gap and popping them up. So really good set of tweezers. And then the last thing, hopefully, is the bag of bags. You always get a bag of baggies, and these are for keeping extra drills in. Now every time you do this, the numbers seem to vary. A lot of companies supply them. I think the least I've had is maybe something like 5 bags. The most I've had was 55 or something, so it can vary a lot. This actually feels like there are a lot of bags in this one. It is full, so I always count them. Normally I would expect from Diamond Art Club somewhere in the region of about 20 to 25, I think, something like that. I think this actually may be a new record, we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and including the bag that came in, 33. So 33 bags. They are actually good quality. They're pretty thick. Sometimes you get them from companies that are quite flimsy, but these are good quality bags. So you would keep these and use them to put spare drills that you have at the end, and you never seem to get enough for the number of colours. We actually, in this picture, there's actually 59 colours, so we don't have a bag per colour. But once you've done 2 or 3 kits, you just collect all your little baggies and you will have plenty. So I'm not going to even attempt to put them back in the bag. I'm just going to move them to the side. So yeah, I think that's the most I've had from Diamond Art Club yet. So I'll put them to the side. And all the kit as well. So a good kit, good quality kit. Cover minder is nice. Nice little extra. I don't know if any other company that supplies that as standard. Washi tape, I think there may be some companies that supply washi tape. I'm not sure. But so that is it, the Diamond Art Club toolkit. So now we get to the good part. Back to the box. And this is the first thing. Just put this here. So we get, upside down, we get a little sticker. If you're the type of person who keeps a logbook of your diamond paintings and likes to keep it in a physical book rather than on an app, you get a little sticker here that shows you a thumbnail and the title, Floatilla, the artist and the size. So you can use this to put in your logbook and keep things all neat and tidy. I don't know of any other company that does that. So back to the box. Getting the canvas. Just want to check there's nothing else in the box. I've done that before. Realised there was something that I forgot, but nothing in the box. So here we have the canvas. Nice big heavy canvas. Again, branded Diamond Art Club. Do what makes you sparkle. Sealed again to stop any dust or anything getting on your canvas. So the box is sealed and this is sealed as well. So I just need to find the. There it is. So just peel this back. You can actually reseal it. If you do this and take your kit out just to check it all and want to keep it back in the box, you can put it back in here and keep it nice and clean until you're ready to do it. So before I actually look at the canvas, we'll see what's inside the canvas. Hopefully that's everything. I think it is. Okay. So inside we get, first thing is a little booklet. So we get a thank you booklet. Thank you for your purchase. We are dedicated to providing you with the best quality kits that you'll love each step of the way. Thank you for choosing us to be a part of your creative experience. We hope that you enjoy our labour of love. Now it's time to unwind while creating something you'll be proud of. Dig in and create your dazzling masterpiece. And then we have just again what's included in your kit. We have tips and tricks, so a few tips and tricks there. We have a discount code for a 10% discount off your next purchase. And we also have a scan code for the VIP Facebook group, and we have a scan code for step-by-step instructions. If you're new to diamond painting, you can actually watch some videos where they'll explain how you use all of this stuff. The VIP Facebook group, the members are only people who have purchased a Diamond Art Club diamond painting. So to be able to get into the group, you have to have purchased at least one kit. And I'm going to take a guess off the top of my head. I think there's something like 39,000 members. I might be wrong, it might be 3,900, but that sounds really low. I think it's 39,000, so a lot of people. And then we have step-by-step instructions in 3 different languages. We've looked at the tips and tricks, and then we've got the last part. Diamond Art Club have an app, so if you buy through the app on your first purchase, you will get a 20% discount. So that is really good. 20% off a Diamond Art Club is quite a nice touch. So that is the booklet. Then the other piece of paper that fell out was the actual key. So we get a big thumbnail, and then we get the key, which has the symbols. It has them, they're also numbered, so we have 59 colours in this one. Then the symbols, and then the DMC codes. The other thing is these are actually pre-cut labels, so you can peel them off and stick them on your containers if you've got containers, to save you having to write symbols or try and draw them or anything like that. You can just peel them off and stick them on, so it makes it nice and easy, nice and quick. Also tells you the size, 70 centimeters by 105 or 27.6 inches by 41.3. So I saw this. I like fantasy art, I like unusual diamond paintings that are a bit different from anything else, and as soon as I saw this I thought, yep, definitely like that one, so I ordered it. So as I said, 5 days to get to Denmark, really fast. And then we've got the drills, 70 by 100, so a lot of drills in this. So we'll be having a quick look, but when you get a kit, you get a label on it, so you can see Floatilla, so we're absolutely sure it's the correct drills for the correct picture. Then it's got a glue strip, always the noisiest part, along the middle, peel that along, and then we can take the drills out. So I think you can see quite a lot, very heavy. So these are all the drills, and I'm going to have a very quick skim. So the drills come in sealed bags, they aren't resealable bags, and they have the DMC code. That's actually started from the wrong end, typical. The DMC code is on the bag, but the bags are not numbered, so they aren't numbered in sequence like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just the DMC codes, and they aren't in order either. The bags are done by weight on the machines, so they aren't in order. So we've got DMC code 890, and the next one is 300. The next one is 158, the next one's 158, 158, 3803. So they're not in any particular, or they're not in numerical order, I should say. So you can see we've got 3 bags of 158. So if you have more drills of a colour than will fit in one bag, it automatically carries on to the next one. So you won't have 158s all scattered through this, they will all be together, which makes things a lot easier. So you can have all your 158s, you can cut that and cut the other end, and then you keep them together. You've got all the same colour. So very quick skim through. Diamond Art Club make their own drills. They're the only company I know of that actually do that. They decided that the best way to keep control of the quality, got a few stragglers here, the best way to keep control of the quality of the drills was actually to make them themselves. So they are resin drills, they are extremely shiny, really, really bold colours, vibrant colours, very, very nice drills, very high quality. So just quick skim through, just to let you see the colours. Obviously a lot of this is purple. we have 3 fairy dust. Now, the thing about Diamond Art Club making their own drills is they can start to do things with them. So they have started coming out with drills with different coatings on them, and one of them is called fairy dust. I actually did a video where I sort of just talking about fairy dust drills, took them out of the bag, let people see what they actually are. If you're interested in that, I will put a link and you can have a look at the video. So we've got 3 different colours of fairy dust in this one, and 1 AB. AB is short for Aurora Borealis. That is another type of drill. Well, it's a drill with another type of coating that reflects different colours depending how the light hits it. So it sort of changes. Really nice. Quite a few companies do ABs, but the fairy dust is exclusive to Diamond Art Club because they make them. They have some other special coatings. I don't have any kits with them yet, but I will talk about them once I get them, because I'm sure at some point I'm going to end up getting them. So the drills are, as I said, resin drills. They are extremely shiny, very uniform in size, just really high quality drills. When I get kits, I always move the bags to see if the drills move freely. I know that Diamond Art Club did have problems with static at one point. They changed something in the manufacturing process and suddenly started to get a lot of static. I'm looking at these and I don't see drills sticking to the bag, so I think they've fixed that problem. Here are the ABs, Aurora Borealis. They're a sort of lilac colour this time. But when the light hits them, I can see green, blue, pink, yellow, red. Just depends how the light hits them. These are used sparingly usually in a diamond painting, just to give this little sharp sort of sparkle here, there, just makes it more interesting. They're a really nice addition to the picture. So good old 310. The black are extremely shiny. I think it's because of the contrast, because they are black and the reflected light is white. The first kit I got with Diamond Art Club's own drills was Batman. Had a lot of 310, and you can really tell. I mean, I don't know how well, apart from the reflection from the lights, I don't know how well this comes across, but they are extremely shiny, which is what we want. So no problems, just quick skim. Just trying to see if I could find they're probably at the end. Looking for the fairy dust ones. We've got 3 different colours. Whoops. Oh, here we go. This is one. It's hard to see. You really need them out of the bag, but you can tell that they're fairy dust because they have this code Z782. Normally the DMC codes don't have any letter in front. The fairy dust drills have a Z. So we have 3. I think I've found one. I could have skimmed past because I'm not really trying to spend a lot of time looking through the drills. Yeah, I must have passed them. We've only got one little, I think that's one. Yeah, got a yellow one. Again, they really need to be out of the bag to really see them. So as I said, I have done a video talking about fairy dust drills and had them out so you can get a close up look at them. So as I said, I'll put a link to that in the description. So I've managed to skim past one of the fairy dusts. So I found 2. A few stragglers, but It isn't a burst bag, because if it was a burst bag there would be hundreds of them, so these are just some that managed to get caught up in the process when they were getting made. But that is it. A good weight. I'll put these to the side. Move these as well. And then we finally get down to the canvas. Now, Diamond Art Club canvas is definitely different from any other company. They say you always remember your first time. I still remember the first time I opened a Diamond Art Club and took the canvas out and actually touched it. So different from any other diamond painting company canvas. It's very soft, flexible, very, very high quality. Definitely the best canvas that I've tried out of all the companies I've tried. I know other companies are trying, some companies are getting close, but nobody has managed to get it as good as Diamond Art Club. So of course I have it upside down. So this is a very long diamond painting. There's no way I was going to fit this in. So 105 centimeters long. So we'll roll it up a bit. The problem I've got is I get reflections on the clear cover, but we'll persevere. Trying to unfold the whole thing. So we've got the bottom, and we have sheer cliffs, we have waterfalls, we have the trees, mountains, forest. We have a deer here and a young deer, or a female, maybe it's further back. A stag here, another deer there. Then we have this ship floating in the air. I don't know if I turn the light, I don't know if it's going to make it too dark. We'll see how that goes. Obviously I can't switch all the lights off because you won't be able to see anything, so yeah, it definitely helped. I'll try moving this one a bit. Not really helping. We'll get away with it. Now, I don't know if that's too dark. If it isn't, I've just discovered a new way to light the room. So the light is actually reflecting off the wall and coming back, which did get rid of the reflection. So I'm just hoping that this is still clear enough for you to see. I don't like the reflections when I'm trying to show somebody the picture. But you can see it is a big diamond painting, a lot of detail. Still getting a bit of reflection from you, that's better. So we've got the airship, we've got some people on it as well, and we have balloons above. I can nearly reach the top, not quite. Go a bit further. It's going to try and curl back. So yeah, the last part is just curling back a bit too much, just because it's so new. So that's pretty much it. So we have the key down the left hand side. We had the key down the right hand side at the bottom. So you've got your 59 colours here as well. But when I work on them, I use this. I don't actually use these as sticky labels. I just have this little sheet and I move it around as I'm working on the kit. So my containers are numbered, so I would have 1 to 59, and then I just use this as a reference for the actual pattern. So I'll try having a closer look, let you see the actual print quality. Move it back a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to need extra light here. doesn't look like it. So we'll get a closer look at the actual print. So you can see very, very clear symbols, no problems at all reading it. Poured glue, totally flat, we don't have any air bubbles, creases, anything like that. I'll just roll it back so you can see some people on the airship. Then if we scroll further down, the lamp on the bottom. And if we go further down, you can see there's the detail of the stag. So very, very nice artwork if you like this sort of thing. I know not everybody likes this sort of stuff, but I do. That is another thing about Diamond Art Club. They have expanded their range a lot since I started buying from them. At the beginning it was obvious it was very female orientated, because I think 99.9% of diamond painters are female, so it's pretty obvious it would be. But they have started to add stuff that is very different, and I like the unusual stuff. And they did Batman as well. That was good to see. But yeah, they've got quite a range now. So they do landscapes and cats. If you like cats, they do a lot of cats. Dogs as well. Got to keep it fair. But they do a lot of different styles now, which I'm really, really pleased to see. But they still have some sort of styles that they had at the beginning as well, because obviously people like them. But yeah, I just really like this. And again, we're only looking at the canvas. The drills aren't on, we can't see the fairy dust drills, we can't see the shine, the sparkle of the normal drills, or the extra shine on the ABs. We also have, looks like an angel on the balloon as well. Some little walkways, and we've got ladders going up for the brave people, and some people up there. A lot of detail, really nice. I like the colours. Again, it's going to look a lot brighter than it does just now. There is a huge difference between looking at a canvas and looking at the finished product. This is going to look amazing. 105 centimeters tall, so it is a biggie, but definitely one that I'm looking forward to working on. So that is Floatilla from Diamond Art Club. So that was Floatilla from Diamond Art Club. A very, very nice diamond painting. As I said, I hadn't seen it in the previews. It just appeared as one of the new ones last weekend. And as soon as I saw it, I thought, oh yeah, I really like that one. Very different. I like the sort of fantasy art stuff. I like the colours in this. I like the way, you don't see it really, I don't think, in the canvas until it's done. But the blending, Diamond Art Club have always been very good at blending colours. And I've said it before, they're just getting better and better at the rendering and the shading. This one, as you go into the distance, the colours sort of fade. You get that sort of what do you call it, like a mist as you go further back into the distance. And I think this is going to look really good. I think they're going to have that sort of effect at the back, which is going to make the airship stand out in the foreground. It's going to look really, really nice. The ABs are in there to give it that little bit of sparkle. And they've also got the new fairy dust drills, which in the video that I did where I was looking at them specifically, I would say they're somewhere between normal drills and the ABs. The ABs reflect pretty sharp light, like real little twinkles. They're pretty bright. The fairy dust drills are like a fine glitter, couldn't think of the word, like a fine glitter. So it's a more broken up sparkle, it's a more subtle. So then you've got the normal drills, which are very shiny. It's a nice variation. I like the idea of having something a bit more sparkly than normal, but not quite as bright as the ABs. So it'll be interesting to see where they've put them and how they work in this one. But a lot of small details in the ship. I like that sort of style as well, where the more you look at it, the more you start to notice little things. I didn't realise there were people on it until I actually started looking at the canvas. But yeah, really nice, something different. The deer, just something else in the picture. We've got the waterfalls. Yeah, I'm sitting looking at it. Again, looking at a canvas and looking at the actual finished product are two totally different things. The finished product is so much brighter. The colours are much more vibrant than the colour on the canvas. And again, you've got the sparkle, which is the whole point of diamond painting. So this one will end up on the wall at some point. It's going to be a little while, I think, before I get to this one, but it will be up here. It will fit in that gap, so it will be 105 centimeters down, 70 centimeters across. Should fit in that gap, so you'll see that there at some point in the future. So that is pretty much it. Diamond Art Club, what can I say? Canvas, best canvas, simple as that. I haven't, as I said, I'm pretty sure I've tried 45 different companies now. Nobody has reached Diamond Art Club with the canvas. A few companies are getting there, definitely. They are way above sort of the average standard canvases, but Diamond Art Club have always been this good. From when I started in 2019, I think I bought my first one from Diamond Art Club, and the canvas was way above anybody else at that time. They still are. But the rendering and the drills since 2019 have improved, and in 2019 they were really good. Now they are just in a class of their own. I think because they make their own drills, they have total control over them, and now they're starting to come out with these extra things that they can do because they make them. So it's really nice to see that they haven't just sat back and said, right, okay, we know we've got the best canvas, we know we've got really good drills. They're always stepping up and stepping up, especially the rendering. I keep seeing kits that come out, and when I look at the artwork and I flick, if you go to Diamond Art Club's website and you look at a picture and you can see the original artwork, then you can swipe, if you're on your phone, can't remember how it works on the computer, but you can swipe the picture to the left and you'll see a rendering. And I have had some where I've flicked it and thought that looks the same and flicked it back, and the rendering is that good that it looks like the original. So yeah, they are very, very good at what they do, and they are getting better, which is really nice to see. Their kits are definitely a way above the other companies, in my opinion. Throwing in the cover minder, that's like nobody else does that, and it's just nice to have them. I don't know, people collect them, it's just a little fun thing, but the sticky labels, they were the first ones to do that. Some other companies are starting to pick up on it, but the quality is the thing that you can't help notice that it's a Diamond Art Club, from the canvas to the drills to the packaging to just everything. They have thought everything through very well, and they are continuing to push, which is really nice. And as I said, originally it was difficult for me to find diamond paintings that I was really that interested in because I'm a guy. Diamond painting definitely is like cross stitch. It's a female dominated hobby, I would say. But guys do it. I used to cross stitch as well, but we are definitely the minority. And Diamond Art Club have started to expand into things away from the sort of typical diamond paintings. I really like that. So as you can tell, I liked it. So yeah, that was Floatilla from Diamond Art Club. If you would like to see any more unboxings, unbaggings, comparisons, just general talk about different things that I think about in diamond painting, please feel free to subscribe and hit the notification button. If you do that, you may catch me live on YouTube Live. I do random lives. I don't have set days and times. I just fit them in when I can in the real world, and I enjoy just talking to other diamond painters, getting to know them a bit, find out where they are in the world and that sort of thing. So if you're interested in dropping in, seeing what I'm working on, maybe having a bit of a chat, please feel free. I always enjoy it when people come in. Usually we have a good laugh at times. So it's definitely an upbeat, just chill out and relax sort of thing. That's the whole point. So that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.